Now, I said on Tuesday that we'd be publishing our exit strategy next week. Well, Health and Social Care met yesterday to agree the overarching framework that maps out what the future journey will look like. The intention is that this will be a live, iterative document that will change over time and be complemented by other more detailed guidance, working in collaboration with other relevant committees of the states. And it's still the intention to publish it next week. And it should be noted that few other jurisdictions have done similar, and we are therefore leading the way here. So that's next week. What about today? Well, firstly, we're publishing a high-level document, providing a background in graphical form as to how we've got to phase 2 and the reasoning behind the changes we have made and why. Now, I'd like to thank the team responsible for putting it together. It really is very clear and an easy read. And that will be available on the coronavirus website. Now, last week I set out what phase 2 meant for the business community. Today we are issuing guidance on social and recreational activities. To date, we have limited 2 hours of exercise to a small range of activities such as walking, running and cycling, for example. The 2 hours of exercise remains for now. What we are now advising, though, is that you may take part in outdoor activities with members of your household or with one other person from outside your household, provided that social distancing, that's the 2 metres I'm sure you all know now, can be maintained. Now, I'm not going to go over each activity that may be allowed, but it will include boating and recreational fishing from a boat, golf, singles tennis, and one-to-one sports coaching and personal training. Special detailed guidance will be given in respect of boating, as well as for private aircraft operators who will be permitted to operate their aircraft for maintenance and engine health flights. I should just say again, as we've done before, now is not the time to start anything new, and take care not to put yourself or others in danger or to do anything that would place more pressure on the emergency services. Any business or organisation wishing to operate to enable such activities will need to register in the same way as those that are allowed to operate from last week. And finally, we're very conscious of the impact that lockdown has had on many of you. Despite that, you've done an amazing job staying in your household bubbles for over a month now. We've said that we wouldn't keep you in that position for longer than was absolutely necessary. And the advice we've received from our public health team is that as part of phase 2, we can start to ease these restrictions. So we're now saying that from tomorrow, you can expand your household bubble in a specific and controlled way. It will now be possible, if you want to add one other household to your household bubble. In other words, 2 bubbles can join together. Expansion of your household bubbles can include those over 65, as long as they're aware of the risks and are able to maintain good hygienic standards. Social distancing within the expanded household bubble isn't necessary. It's important to note, though, that this is for home activities only and not for activities away from the home, and can't be made if anyone has COVID-19 symptoms. We're conscious that there may be a lot of questions about this, and we'll be publishing some frequently asked questions to assist. It also relies on trust, and it's because of how the whole community have embraced the Guernsey Together message these last few weeks that we believe we can make these changes now. Thank you for working with us and supporting us in the journey out of lockdown.